friends are telling you about some tasty invention that you love to eat. We hope you like it.
There was once a chef named George Crumb who worked in a resort in Saratoga Springs, New York. He made fries. Once he served the fries to the customer, but the customer didn't like it. He said the fries are too thick and soggy. So the chef made it again. Then also the customer didn't like it. This made the chef very much angry. Then, in anger, to teach the customer a lesson, he cut the potatoes pepper thin and let them fry until they get brown in the oil, and he added a lot of salt into them. But when he served these chips to the customer, he said the chips are really very nice. He just loved it. So this made the birth of the potato chips.
You know, a packet of potato chips has more air than the chips because it is filled with nitrogen to keep the chips fresh and prevent them from breaking. A Californian woman named Laura Scudder was the first one to come up with the idea of putting potato chips in the packets.
Now I'm going to tell you about the wonderful invention of your favorite chocolate. Many believe that the discovery of chocolate goes back to 1900 BC. The Mesoamericans considered cocoa beans to be a gift from the god of wisdom called Quetzalcoatl, who was later banished from the circle of gods for sharing a precious treasure to the humans. There was once a time when cocoa beans were used in the form of currency. It was believed that Christopher Columbus brought cocoa beans to Europe during one of his world travels. But since he had a bag of many other precious discoveries, the cocoa beans were kind of ignored. It was his fellow explorer, Don Hernan Cortes, who realized the commercial value of chocolate, and soon the tradition of drinking chocolate spread all over the world. Historians believe that somewhere in 1847, a chocolate manufacturing company named Fry's Chocolate Factory invented the first bar of chocolate. They figured out the way to mix cocoa powder, cocoa, and sugar to create a base that could be pressed into a mold.
Did you know eating dark chocolates every day reduces the risk of heart disease by 1/3%? Chocolate has an antibacterial effect on mouth which protects it from tooth decay.
Hello everyone, now I will tell you about cotton candy. William James Mason was born in 1860 in Nashville, Tennessee. He graduated from the University of Tennessee Dental in 1819 as a dentist. He was a man with a sweet tooth. He had a friend named John C. Wharton. He was a confectioner in 1897. Mason and Wharton came up with the idea of creating a sugary, soft, and fluffy sweet. They presented this idea at St. Louis in 1904. It was a 7-month-long fair. That had many attractions, so the competition was tough. But the air-like candy was hit, and they had sold it by the name of fairy floors in small wooden boxes. They had priced it 25 cents. It was half of the fair ticket itself, but this didn't stop people from buying it. The two friends sold 68,000 boxes.
Did you know the cotton candy has only one ingredient, sugar, and rest just plain air? Americans celebrate its National Cotton Candy Day on 7th November
Thank you.